Hey y'all! So good morning. It is 2:30 a.m. and I've already been up a little while. Made some fantastic hazelnut coffee. I'm really going through it with not being able to sleep. And can I just tell you how happy I am you guys are here, because it would really be silly talking to no one. So I'm pretending like you're right here. I'm Carol with Free Spirit Arts, and I'm going to try, well, let's light a candle. Let's light a candle first. I can see it's lit, but just barely. Okay, we are going to light this candle in honor of Eva from Bohemian Crafting. Eva has one of my all-time very favorite channels, and I didn't know this. I haven't watched her channel for a while, but she got a new dog. She adopted a dog, and his name is Chase, and he did, and she has a broken leg, and it looks pretty significant, and so she is basically in bed. So I would like to contribute. I watched two of her channels, or two of her videos. You know, YouTubers don't get paid if they don't get played. So I wanted to do what I could to support, and this is what I can do to support my little channel. Eva works so hard and has so many great ideas. She deserves our support. Please go on, turn on her channel while she's laid up. Let the videos play so she keeps up that time. But she has she's crafting from bed or some type of situation. So I saw a video I had to do. It's going to go perfect in the whimsical vintage Halloween DigiKit from Dahlia at Mandalay Cards and More. So this candle, Eva, is for you, dear. Let's all take a breath for her. All the way to you, dear. I hope I can do this. It's going to take a little bit of time, so if I end up not being able to do it, I'm not going to do the video over. So this is a one-time deal. My thinking is I'm going to be able to do 4, let's see, I want to do the other paper, 4 envelopes out of a 12 by 12. I'm using this paper pack. Let me show you. Got it on sale, I think, at Joann's. I've had this forever. I really like it because it's not cardstock, it's really thin. And it's perfect for stuff like this. And I never pull it out. And every time I do, I'm glad I did. All right, so if my math is correct, I should be able to get 4 6 by 6s. Is that right? I hope so. And in honor of Angela Toma, I'm going to try my best to measure. Eva has an engineer brain, and I appreciate those people very much, because she does the math, you know, and she can envision that, what it's going to look like. Okay, you have your 6 by 6. I'm acting like I know what I'm doing, but I really don't. I'm flying by the seat of my pants. Put it on your scoreboard. Score at 3/8. 1, 2, 3. Whoops, stay put. 1, 2, 3. And the only reason I know this is, wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. Is that right? Yeah. The only reason I know that this is correct is because I took the ruler that Angela gave me and measured it. And then again at 3/4. All right, turn 1, 2. So you're at the opposite side. So you're going to have straight lines on opposite sides. 1, 2, 3, 3/8. And 3/4. Okay, now turn it once. And I have a little cheat right here that I did for myself to see if I could get it in long-term memory. Then you're going to do two and a half. Wait, let's make positive sure. I think I did it this way. Uh-oh. Okay, let me get this in my brain here. So we have our tabs on that side. Yeah, okay, this way. So we're going, well, let's see. It's 2 and a half, so 2 and a half, that's 2 and a half. Okay. And the other one, I don't know if I wrote it down and I don't remember. I did write it down, 5 1/8. So 5 1/8. Okay. 2 and a half and 5 1/8. So I'm crossing right across the center. Okay. That's all you're going to need to score. It's not a great scoreboard. It's just meant for quick stuff. Okay. So if you turn it over, can you, let me see if this would be better to look at. It might not be. What about this one? Oh, that's worse. And that's worse. Okay, we're dealing with this. Okay, so I'm going to try to make sure that let's see if I get the light down here maybe, huh? Oh, I don't know. I'll do my best. Okay, so I have my 2 original score lines here, and then this is my 2 and a half, and that's my 5 1/8. This is the top. This is the middle, where the window's going to go. And I definitely will link her video because she has a tool that I don't have, and it makes a different window. And I'm not sure I'm going to be able to actually recreate the same exact window. So my envelope is going to be different than hers. Okay. Score. Let's see. Yeah. Cut these off and save them. This is your bottom. And you're going to use these little strips. This is the cutest dang envelope. Okay. Then cut right there and right there, and then just a little angle. So you got a little tab right there. Can you see that? Just a little, whoops, little angle. It even makes everything just look so smooth. I love her style. Okay. Then cut this off. You can save it if you want to. And when you do, this is your top flap. When you do this one, just cut it in an angle, because you're going to tuck that into or over or whatever you decide, whichever design you decide. That one is straight, but this one just a little angle. Or you can cut it straight if you want to. Don't imagine it makes all that much difference. Okay, here's your gusset flaps. So you want to fold those over. Here's your top flap, the middle where your window's going to go, your gussets, the bottom flap, and your hinges right here. And there's a reason why you're doing this now. So fold this over. That's why you did just a little angle right there. They don't bump into each other. Okay, so now this is going to be tricky. She has a window here with acetate. She has a punch that she used, a regular tag punch. And I do not have a tag punch. The only one I have does those 3 sizes. You know, like a 1.5 inch, 3 inch, or whatever. And it won't work for what she's doing. And I'm sure it really doesn't matter how you get it punched. But I do have these dies, and I thought, why couldn't a person just change the window? And use these. But then how am I going to run it through my embosser? I guess I'm going to have to, I was thinking I could use this. But the only way I could do that is if I folded it all up and fit it in there. Will that work? That might work, huh? Because, well, let's try it. We're all here. Let's just try it. Doesn't take that long to remake the envelope if I foul it up. Because it won't cut on this top side, right? Is what I'm thinking. It's a little big. But it's okay. I'm just basically showing you the idea. Is it gonna fit? It is gonna fit. Oh, this might work. Okay. So I want to make sure that the hole doesn't cut my flanges. Robin, thank you for asking about Doug. And everybody else that wished him well, he's just a trooper. He's already bounced back, and it's like it never happened. Okay, so now we have a tag shape, and that's not what we want. So what she did, and you want to save this, you're going to need it, is she took her punch and also punched it this way. I don't think I'm going to be able to get this straight. I'm not sure how to do it. Let's see. Could just leave it like that. It's kind of cute, but I want to try to get what she had. So let's really give it a good college try here. Okay, we're still not bumping into our flanges, so we should be fine there. Even if it fouls up, you're going to get the process idea. You're just cutting a window. Why is this not clamping? There we go. This is a really handy item if you have a channel. Put it on your wish list. Go to Amazon.com and make a wish list. I got that one on Amazon, on Marketplace, and it ended up not coming with any of the plates, so it didn't save me any money at all buying it secondhand because I had to buy plates. Well, other than this little thing, which I actually like, it turned out great. Okay, so that was a success. I think we'll probably use this again, so let's put it here. Okay. Now you have this envelope with the flanges, and there's your flap, and here's your window. Oh, that's crooked. It's okay. Now, we're going to put acetate on the window. And I saved, if you sent me something in one of these, I saved it. Because I don't know how long it takes for these to leave our landfill, but it seems criminal to throw it away. I do throw some things away. I'm really trying hard to recycle. Every time we visit our daughters, it's in California, they're so proactive recycling and composting. The city gives them buckets and stuff to recompost it, and they have a whole sanitation, system and cans and all of that. Let's make sure this is going to be wide enough. I might not have cut it wide enough. It is going to fit, but boy, just barely. So let's not be so cheesy, and let's just cut a piece. Tamara, that is hilarious about you and Facebook. Stuff like that happens to me all the time. Like with my crafting channel and trying to you know, like upload videos or figure my camera out. Oh, this is going to be great. Or something. I'll work on it all day. It usually ends up that I read something that says, oh, you have to have this kind of a cord or whatever. So I go buy that. It always ends up costing money, seems like. And I get so frustrated and it doesn't work and blah, blah, blah. And then weeks or months later, I have to do something else and I go to give it one good try and it works. And I don't know why. What's the difference? What did I do? So I don't feel like I've really learned anything because it just loads. It just works. There's a little piece of glue on here I'm trying to get off is what I'm doing. Right here. And these Clorox wipes are perfect for ink and glue and stuff. They really work well. Okay. Did I get it? Now Ava used, trim this up just a little. She used double-sided tape, so that's what I'm going to use. She usually does use double-sided tape. And I like the way she did it because this is crooked. When you put the tape on, it kind of gives you a, you know, you can't see this stuff once you get it where you need it to go. But if it has a double-sided tape on it, it makes it pretty easy to see where you're supposed to be. So there's one. Talk about something from nothing. Eva can really, she is the queen. Her style is right up my alley. And when I found her on Facebook, on YouTube, I was amazed. Gobsmacked is a good word. I just couldn't believe what she was making out of nothing. Just scraps and glue. Like, wait a minute. I'd play her videos over and over and over again and go, what? That could turn into that? Wow. Let's hope I didn't get the tape that will cover this window. Oh, I did. I kind of got it. Okay. I got a little greedy. I didn't go quite far enough. I think it'll be okay because I can put some powder on it. We'll see. I don't care if the wrinkles on the window. I don't care about that. But I do care that, see, it's got glue. So I'll have to put something there. That's fine, I can do that. Should have used skinnier tape. Is that 1/2 inch? Looks like 1/2 inch. 1/4 inch would have been better. I have a little powder thing. I think that'll work. Yeah, just until, so it doesn't ruin the paper. Okay. I can't believe I'm remembering this. I only watched her video once. Okay. So now we have the window and our envelope in theory. This needs to be, I want this at a better angle. It's catching, and I don't like it to do that, so I think I didn't trim this quite enough. And I also watched Pink Monarch Print this morning. She has a video, it's 2 years old, and it's Halloween. Halloween folio kit. Really cute pocket situation. Okay, so here is our envelope. Now, love this. What she did was she started embellishing. I might use these too. I don't know that she did, but I think maybe she did. Oh, I've got my timer sitting right here and I forgot to turn it on. So then she took some stamps. She has much better stamps than I do. I think I'm going to use brown. And what date do I have? Let's not do 23. Let's do... Wait, what is that? 2026? Well, I don't think I want that. I don't have anything older than that. Come on. Yeah, I think these will be better. Let's use these. Like this one right here. Or I like that one too. Let's get a red. That was a lucky find. This one might be, is it the same? No, abandoned coral. And a black, and is this fossilized amber? It's one of my faves. And a gray. Let's try these. Okay. So I'm thinking about this strip right here in red. Celeste over at Woodland Inspired did a video on how she stores her stamps. Putting that little piece of tape on there, what a lifesaver that is. Holy cow. You'd think, oh yeah, of course, but I never thought of it. And when she did it, I was like, oh, of course, thank you. Because I lose those. I can take it off the back right in front of myself, put it right there, and when I go to put the stamp away, can't find it. I just want it on the edge. Living on the edge, just like it barely got stamped. Yeah. Oh, great. Okay. Now, how about I need like long, some kind of long word. That might not cut it. She used Tim Holtz, Stampers Anonymous. I don't remember the name, but she had some beautiful stamps. That first class one looks suspect. Let's try it. Yeah, I think I could wriggle it around. Let's get a blue. Or something. Purple would be good, maybe. I don't know if I have blue in here. I mean, I have 5 different shades of blue 4 feet away from me. There's a blue. Let's try it. All right. Maybe like that. Let's try it. When you watch her video and watch a pro do this, you're going to be very impressed. I'm not doing it justice. Oh, that's great. Awesome. Okay. Now, let's do a number. Maybe black, but not the year, just yeah. Great. Okay. And this one. Now what she did, which was really fun, is for this flap, she took this and I believe she cut this. Don't quote me. I might be totally and then folded it over right here. And mind you, she also had double, her paper was two-sided. So this was the floral, this was the plain, or this was the plain, this was the floral, which made a little bit of a difference. It made it kind of more colorful. But I thought maybe for the purposes of what we're doing, I probably maybe should stay a little neutral. So where is my vintage photo? tea dye. Let's use brush corduroy. Oh, love this color. Okay. Oh, I think that's where this other piece came in. Yep, it did. For stability, and you'll see why in a minute. Oh. I haven't used this glue since I filled all my glue bottles. And I was trying to use up old glue. And I had a bottle of tacky glue, but it was kind of clumpy. So I added water. And some of them I haven't stirred up. This one's not going to work. So I'll have to take the lid off and actually stir that. This one I think is fine. Yeah, I think this is the one I used yesterday. Busy day again today. I don't know what happens to our schedule. Well, that's not totally true. I do actually know what happens to the schedule. I agree to appointments and I put them on the calendar. Okay. Tracy, you would be proud of me. My room is a freaking mess. It really, truly is. There's not an empty space on my desk. None of that is going to matter, but I don't like it crooked here, so I'm going to take it off and make it straight. Okay, that has to dry for just a second, so let's make this. I need some long, oh, I know. I need a longer word. Let's just spell a word or a number. We could do a number. Well, I don't think we can do a number. I don't know if I have a number. I don't know. Can we spell overnight? We're gonna need a T, we don't need a J. An O would be good. Don't need P's or Q's. We are gonna need an I. Don't need a W. Or a P. Gonna need a T though. Sorry guys, this is tedious. I should have thought this up, but over. I don't remember if I have an I already. Don't have an X. This is why it would be great to have two sets of these. H-I-G. I don't need 2 T's. Almost there, guys. Well, maybe if I can. Over, in, I. It starts, I need a G, don't I? It starts not looking like anything. It's like when you look at a word too long, you say, how do you spell happy? Okay, I know I have a G. That's not a G, but I might be able to make it one. There's a G. N-I-G H-T. Yikes. Hope you guys are just, you know, having your coffee and chilling. It'll be okay. Dang it. Kind of looks cool that it's not exactly straight, but I mean that there we go. I'm going to leave that together in case I decide to use it again. And let's stamp a line on there. Any kind of line will do. Not caring for that much. Let's do brown. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. Where's my brushed corduroy? It's funny, when we moved into this house, those of you that were watching me, you remember my channel was very new, and we sold our house. We lived 50 miles from where we live now, and our house sold relatively quickly, and by then we had pretty much figured out that we were coming here. This is where we're from, in Pocatello, Idaho. I'm looking for a strip of these. But we hadn't found a home yet because we didn't want to pick out a home and then not be able to move. And at that time, the market was freaking hot. So if you wanted a house, you better have cash, be ready to buy. We just weren't. So Anyway. Okay, so it went like this. Like so. And then right here, there's a slit. Let's use this and this. So anyway, I was in my craft room at that time. I'm sorry. We moved into our fifth wheel. We packed up our house because we had to close. This guy was from California and he wanted to close in 30 days or 2 weeks, or it was, I don't remember, but it was a hustle. But Doug and I do really well when we're under pressure. And we just packed that house up, and he said, I'll do the outside, you do the inside. I said, you got it. So he packed his shop and the greenhouse and all the outside equipment, and it wasn't a farm, so it was a lot easier than. So anyway, we got packed up and we loaded up the fifth wheel, and we moved into. We brought the fifth wheel here, and we lived in the fifth wheel in the KOA. I do have a purpose for this story, I promise. I don't know if this is going to reach. Oh, it is. This is really too big. I want to use my other punch. So we were in the fifth wheel, and I had brought what crafting stuff I thought I would need. And one of the things that I decided that I needed was, this is the same exact size, Carol. I don't know what you think you just accomplished here. Was toilet paper rolls. I promise, I'm getting to the end of my story. So, when I was in the fifth wheel crafting, I had all these projects that I had watched about what to make with toilet paper rolls. And, you know, I had wiped them down and everything. They weren't disgusting. And I did make some, and they were cute, and that was fine. And I had gotten some of my ideas from Eva. Well, I've had those same toilet paper rolls ever since then. I want to cut this off. I don't want it to show, so I'm going to do just a little bit more of an angle there on both sides. And I've had them in my craft room, and had them in my craft room, and had them in my craft room, in a drawer, a whole drawer full of them, because, I don't know, when you start collecting toilet paper rolls, that's just how it goes. You end up with 500 of them. That's the way it was when I was collecting them for the kids' school for all their projects they were doing. And 2 weeks ago, when I was going through stuff, I said, you will never use these, throw them away. So I did. And what did I watch this morning when Eva was making cool stuff? Cool things that she did with toilet paper rolls. Do I have one? No. I do not. Okay, see where I'm going? Okay, so I can glue this top part down. Yeah, I'm really disappointed in what I've done with this glue. I'm going to have to go through all of them and also make sure that what I'm gluing is going to stay too. So, oh, wait. Oh. Well, how did that happen? Oh, because I have it turned the other way. Duh. Oh, I love this project. Okay. Now, yeah, this gets glued down too. Just onto this is all, not past it, because you want to be able to tuck it into that hole. If you really wanted to get fancy schmancy, you could sew. But I'm not going to do that. Okay, so this, uh-oh. Nope, 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 nope. Not far over enough. Ruh-roh. Well, we know the glue's working. Oh, shoot. I'm inclined to leave that because it kind of looks cool. Once I ink that all up, it'll probably look really cool. Okay, let's try this again. Maybe if I make all these boo-boos, it'll help you to look out for stuff when you're doing it the right way. I know this video is going long, so that's how it goes sometimes. Let's glue this down. And this down. This is your gusset. I like, when I make a gusset, I like making a Z-fold because to me, if it doesn't have this accordion looking thing, to me it doesn't really seem to help with depth or width of the pocket, or however you want to say that. It strengthens the sides, but I don't think it gives me much depth. I don't feel like I could put a thicker card in there. Okay, let's start putting some stuff in here. One of the other things I wanted to mention, and it was important to me to mention, I'm sure you guys have seen it. Tina over at Crafty Bean posted a video yesterday, and it just disgusted me. She did a fabulous stamp organization video several days ago, 4 or 5 days ago. And she showed us, I'm gonna put it at an angle like that. She showed us her collection of stamps. Oh, she has a gorgeous collection of stamps. And, well, she should. She is a wonderful stamper, a real professional. I mean, you can tell she's been at it a while. And so she did this great organization video, how she stores them, all this stuff. And we all value from all of that, in my opinion. Do I have anything? I don't have anything on the back. And I was one of the ones that said, how do you store your stamps? you know, I'm thinking about having Doug put me up a little shelf. And so she said, hey, I'll do you a little video. And I was so grateful. And it's a great video, and I hope you go watch it. Somebody, some troller, posted the rudest comment about her stamp collection, how she stores it, how many she has, what a travesty it all was. Truly, I mean, this person clearly has some issues that have nothing to do with how many stamps a person has. I mean, this person was just out to hurt, that's all. Just to say mean things and get a response on YouTube and get 5 minutes of fame reading all the rebuttals and, you know, be some kind of a keyboard warrior. I don't know. I don't know what people like that think they're accomplishing, but, well, yes, I do. That's not true. I actually do know what they think they're accomplishing. But it's disgusting. And Tina is a grown-ass, mature woman and clearly has her crap together and does a lot for the crafting community and her fellow YouTubers. And even though I realize there's not a thing you can do about it, I still feel like we need to go over to Tina's channel and support her channel as well. Now see, if I turned this over and it was the colored side, then that would show through. And that's what Eva did. Isn't this the most adorable envelope? And I did all of this. I have almost no scrap left. And I didn't have all the tools that she had. So I was able to adapt it so it's not like it's, you know, a hard thing to do, a hard pocket or anything. I think I'll put that there. So I hope you all will take an opportunity to go over, and if you want to watch the video, fine. If not, just turn on Tina's channel and let it run. I do want to put something right there. Maybe, can I put the word Paris on there upside down? No, let's see. If I put it there, so it have to run. The P would have to go right here. Geez, that was a lot like math. And I bet I still don't have it right. Let's see if I do. Somebody else had something like that happen on their channel. Was it Celeste? I don't know. And I think people just go around and that's what they do. You know, sit around in their sweats in the basement and at their gaming table and just try to upset people because they need a little bit of, they need a lot, actually, but I love this color, so I want to do it. Oh, I love it. This is fossilized amber. Well, I don't feel like I've done Eva's project justice, so I really truly hope that you'll go over and watch it, but you get the drift. So cute. I love this. So I'm going to make a bunch of them, and I know I'm probably at an hour and a half. I don't know, but I thought I would make some of these for the Halloween book. Oh, I love it. I just love it. And then she has some postal stamps on here too, and I should probably do that. But I'll do that off camera. Let's blow our candle out. Eva, this was a great project, and I appreciate it very much, and I'm so glad that you're on the mend. Let's all take care of each other, y'all.